an extraordinary musician, a writer, arranger, composer, producer on his own. This album is co-produced. Actually, it's produced by a fellow named Phil Ramone. I want to find out why an accomplished producer turns the reins over to somebody else. This is the giant hit from Flashdance, Maniac, Michael Sembello. Welcome. You want to relieve yourself of this? You know, years and years ago when you were out touring around with Stevie Wonder and playing guitar, what'd you learn from that experience?
How to eat candy bars and salads.
Now you're into the weightlifting and better health habits now?
Yeah, actually, I was a vegetarian for 8 years the whole time, and I mean, going to Japan and being a vegetarian in different countries, it doesn't work out, so I became a bodybuilder. and start eating meat again. So,
You're an extraordinary guy. Quickly, let me introduce your cohorts here. Over on this, what is that to begin with? Not the guy, but the thing he holds in his hand.
45 millimeter synthesizer. Now that's actually Don Freeman on synthesizers.
And behind him?
Dennis Matkosky, co-writer of the song Maniac as well.
Congratulations, Dennis.
Mr. Gordon Peak.
Gordon, thank you very much. Now, we rarely have cellists with us in the back. Now, I mean, would you stand up and let us see your chairs? I mean, I mean, after all, we have everything here on this. Look at little provincial chairs and all of the goodies. Let's sit, folks, and we'll throw the light back. The gentleman first.
Dennis Karmazian on cello.
Thank you, Dennis. And the lady?
And Paula Holkalter.
Thank you, Paula, very much. And lastly?
My little brother, Dan Sembello.
Little Dan, too. He is also into the weights, I can see. Yeah. How many instruments do you play?
Let's see. About 4, actually. I'm learning every day. I try to learn something else, but piano, bass, drums, and guitar. Guitar is my main instrument.
I hinted at who you worked with. I didn't intentionally want to name drop, but what baffles me is why a guy with your talents who does as much as he does now turns his life over to Phil Ramone to produce an album. I mean, you're as good as he is. I mean, he's the best. You're the best. Why would you have somebody else on the job?
It's that alternate ear that you have to, like when you're an artist and you start to get into a project, you have to kind of shut everything else out. And having Phil is like having myself again, but in like a clone form. And he listens for me and say, hey, you're singing out of tune, or you should do this better. And see, I'm too embedded in what I'm doing. So it's like having that altered ego person that'll kind of keep you in line and make you not go over budget.
Oh, no, over budget, very key. Now I know the secret. Right. Speaking about going over the line, now you're out in front. You've been a little bit in the background before. Is this going to change your life? You're going to become an out front artist?
Yes, I guess it will, but it's music to me. As far as, I don't think it'll change my personality or anything. Because from 18 years old, being with Stevie Wonder and being in front of a lot of people and different things doesn't really, I think I can handle it now.